Hello and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. We don't need to run around everywhere because we have already done that. We've done it in day and night. But we do need to leave here and run around because somebody said that there might be a golden beetle. Also, we have a reportable quest. Where is that quest actually? Is that here? It is here. I should do this first. But no, I should do the beetle first because otherwise I'll forget. Right. There is apparently a beetle along here and near the weapons and armor shop. Let's see. Let's see what we can find. Somewhere over here. So near the weapons and armor shop, there is a beetle. I'll use the weapons and armor shop. Now, we simply explore. And we look around for wherever this gold beetle might be. It's probably on the screen now, and I just cannot see it. Maybe it's in the weapons and armor shop. Maybe it's on one of these. Nothing here, nothing here. Over this way? Nope. Nope. Not here. Keep checking. Ah! There we go! I was actually certain that it wasn't here and I was going to have to reload the episode and, you know, be like, well, can't find it. Let's go load up the video, see where it is. Nope, we got it this time. So yeah, that should be the gold beetle we've missed in Altabury. But we still don't have enough for the next thing, which probably means the rest are in dungeons. Or the rest of the ones that are currently accessible are in dungeons. Unless I've missed more, which is also possible. Also, hello. Loveless.
Hey.
Hey, still licking my wound from that arse whooping you gave me the other day. Damn, you're strong. Guess I should have expected it, seeing as you're the prince and all. Milo's trick or not, it was wrong of me to try and sabotage you, so if you do this for me, I'll drop out the tournament on me honour. Hit me like a ton of bricks, all the changes I want to see in the world. It's you lot who've gone and really thought it through. All those wankers out there trying to drag people down just because of their tribe. What a wild word that I did not expect to see in this game. You don't fall in line with those bastards. I mean, look at the company you keep. Got me thinking, you better be king. You'd be a better king than I ever could. So, you go after Milo and anyone like him and hand them all their own sorry arses. In fact, it's personal now. Milo pulled the wool over my eyes and I can't let that stand. Do you mind knocking his teeth out? As a personal favour.
Isn't that...
Say, didn't we see him skulking around Altabury? I bet he was hatching another scheme. Wouldn't surprise me, but if I went, that sack of shite would just confuse me again. Words can't tell you what this means to me, so I'll just sweeten the pot for you. I'll do it. Hell yeah, I won't forget this favour. Swear on my life I won't.
All good.
I agree, we shouldn't leave Milo to his own devices, and it's probably better that you do this.
See you later.
I tore the town up to find him, and it seems to hang about in the front of the recruitment centre on Lunlumo, dodgy bastard, but he's your dodgy bastard now.
Let's give it a shot.
Defeat Milo. Alright, it's only a level 6 quest. Oh, alright, that's lower than the story quest that got us here. Well, I guess I'll go and do that.
Now what am I to do?
Hello. Have you brought me my durable spider silk by any chance? Make something warm. I handed over the durable spider silk to the man.
Really helped me out, you did.
Thank you so much. Now I can get back to work and keep people safe from this cold. You've really been an enormous help. I've got your reward right here, so take it. There's a little extra on the side. Call it a token of my thanks. I've been hearing about all the good you're doing elsewhere too. Nice. What do we get?
Accomplished.
So, we got mountaineer gloves, tolerance, and money. Nice.
Now then.
Now tolerance goes up by 4. Which means it's actually now maxed, which means that in theory, the tolerance stuff that's back on Etria is now just worthless to do. No!
Tolerance.
It is one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, take up a mantle of benevolence which shall spur thee to aid thy people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. This here is made of lightweight, durable spider silk, so I can guarantee it's comfortable. I made it with the thread I had left over. I swore I'd never make armor again. At least not for nobles in their wars, but for you I figured I could make an exception. The rumors said you were a good-natured prince, one who can't abandon anyone in need, and now I suppose I've seen for myself that's true. Make sure everyone knows. Just leave this to me. I'll make sure anyone who buys a blanket knows His Highness was responsible for it. Not bad, some cozy armor and a true blue supporter. Guess helping the needy pays off, huh?
That's a relief.
Keep helping people stay warm and spreading the good word about Graham, alright?
I'm off.
Of course, you can count on me.
Really help me out.
Thanks to the durable spider silk you got me, we haven't had anyone freeze to death in a good long while. And rest assured, when they buy blankets, I make sure they know they got you to thank for it. Right, and we got mountaineer gloves. What do those do? They give you a lot of defense, strength, and magic, and prevent frostbite. That seems pretty good. Yeah, okay, those are solid. We're not going to worry about what we got equipped until we go to a dungeon or anything, but yeah, that's good. Right, let's go find Milo, and then save before we speak to him, just in case he wants to fight immediately, although I suspect that we're going to need to go find his Gauntlet Runner and fight him on the Gauntlet Runner. It just seems to be the pattern that we're following right now. Anyway, head over here, and this should be where he is, hopefully. In front of the recruitment center, which he is. Right, save, and then let's speak to Milo. Hey Milo, what's going on?
It's you.
Aren't you Graham? If you're here, does that mean Loveless is dead? No, but we did have him resign from the tournament, and he told us about how you pulled the wool over his eyes. Oh yes, the prince's imposter plotting to massacre the Parapus. Honestly, don't you think his naivete deserves some of the blame? Besides, it's arguably more proof that you lack popularity and credibility. You are an imposter, after all, a far cry from my divine beauty. So you admit to it. And what if I did? Are you going to throw down the gauntlet? I would advise against it. You might recall we're in the middle of the city. Moreover, I'd rather the citizenry didn't see me stained in your blood. If it weren't for that, I'd put an end to your sorry lives right where you stand. I read a little gratitude. Oh, up yours, mark my word, you're gonna get what's coming to you.
Unbelievable.
My, so crass. You must excuse me, I'm too busy to trade barbs with primates. I'm making my long-awaited return to the royal capital to charm the citizens to my side. Still plenty of time to make up for lost ground on the King's Rock. Don't get any ideas about tailing me, alright? You're fortunate to be alive. Do yourself a favour and be more prudent. You don't give the orders around here, okay? Besides, now we know where you're headed. Cool. And that must be how we get to... Well, I was going to say that must be how we get to that extra landmark, but I guess we get there also just by going to the tower. Anyway, he said he was going to the royal capital, so around here.
Oh, I
cool.
Smell trouble.
We can do that. We also want to go to this thing and to this thing, so anyway. Ugh, are you so desperate for me to kill you? Then by all means throw down the gauntlet and make it official. If you win, which you won't, I'll give you equipment that has a special effect. A one-of-a-kind bespoke piece. Look at yourself, swallowed the bait, and now you wish to squirm. Give chase, then perhaps you can at least die beautifully. That pretentious, stuck-up little, he's been a thorn in our side for long enough. I think it's time we settle the score. Cool. Well, we're not going to do that now, because we got other things to do, because it's the evening. Yeah, it's evening, right? I don't know why I'm questioning it. It does say it at the side. It says night. Alright, let's see what followers are available. We have Katharina. So we're going to spend time with Katharina, which will get us item tracking and brawler veneration. Let's do it. Right. Fast travel over there. Hello, Katharina.
Hi there.
Oh, hi, Graham. Still alive and kicking, I see. I'm so used to seeing you up on deck. It's weird seeing you elsewhere. How you doing? Wish I could say the same for myself. I got something on my mind, actually. What is it?
From my heart, thank you.
Thanks, Grim. To tell the truth,
So,
I told my supporters I was dropping out of the race for the crown. They were understanding about it. But some of them sure do like to run wild, hunting down the rich and rank, raking in money, I heard. They're kidnapping people and carrying them off to the woods, holding them for ransom. Not just the nobles, but the merchants too. Manahot's the one that's spurring it all on. He's always been the clever one. I just wish I could do something, being that is all my fault and all. Why do you think that?
as for me,
I'm the one who planted all those rotten ideas in their heads. Now they're treating petty robbery like some political accomplishment. I was trying to end injustice, not spread it.
The truth is,
A long time ago, back when I was a little dustbin, there was an old parapist man who gave me a little cash, even though he was probably just as poor as me. Most people would run back to a market and buy food before someone else stole that money, but not me. I bought a dagger. That was all I needed to run away from the village. I was following the parapist code to defend yourself even if you're alone. I hunted animals in the mountains to survive, but my dagger broke, and that's when I started using my fists. Bounty hunting came natural after that. I got hurt a lot, but some of those wounds should have killed me, I tell you. I wasn't ever going back to the days of getting used.
but
I came back to the village one time hoping to thank that old man, but I couldn't. Why not?
Why?
He was dead on the side of the road, like he got dumped there. Oh. They said he left to find work. The job was to be a test subject for Ignitus. Ooh. We've been hearing a lot about this, but now we have a direct connection. The pay was good, but for what parapist can earn anyway. I was told he'd done it several times already. Only reason he wanted the money though was to give it away, so I was told. Guess that's just who he was.
damn it.
That's the kind of thing I was trying to put an end to. It's been my only goal, if I'm honest. You still can.
Listen.
There are still things you can do. Maybe, but... How can I make her see? Right, the novel had a section on this topic. We can show her the novel? Cool.
Huh?
You know your letters. The world is only made equal through everyone's effort and cooperation.
Huh.
I like the sound of that. It's the kind of world I'd want to live in.
Right then.
So I gotta put in the work. Hey Graham, got in you to help me out once more, please. You don't need to ask. I'll help you with whatever.
It'll be fine.
You don't have to ask. I already know what you're thinking.
You serious?
Do ya? You fancy magic include mind reading? I want to start Manahot though. Will you go with me? Thanks, Graham. I gotta say, it's so assuring to have you along. I can sense Katharina's determination as well as her strong faith in me. Rank up! We're now rank 5.
I expected no less of you.
So, we get displays the location of items in unexplored areas of a dungeon, which has another benefit. This also shows you areas of a dungeon that you can access, right? Because there might be bits through walls that previously you would miss, but because you can see the item tracking in it, you can be like, oh, there must be a way in there, which I think is kind of useful. And then significantly reduces the mag cost of studying the Brawler lineage. Apparently, their hideout is on the outskirts of Altabury. They've been keeping the particulars a secret from me, though. I'll look into it and get back to you. You stop by again, though, yeah. We can go together.
Many thanks.
Thanks. I'll be waiting. I parted ways with Katharina and returned to the group.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's Idol's Day! It seems Brigitte sent me a letter and some money while I was out travelling. You see, Barden? This is the kind of stuff I wanted you to give me in your care packages. This is consistent, this is lots, it's good.
Yes, here.
Look at this, another 15,000 Reeve. So much better than a random item. I woke to quite the chill in the air today. It's Every morning in this mountain city, this frigid. It is actually quite balmy by this area's standards. You know, we're not far from where I was born. Ah, the crisp air fills me with nostalgia.
That's got me thinking.
Blimey, that runner of yours is right quick even in the snow. Luis had to fly over terrain like this, but your man just blasts through it.
Damn.
Such a compliment would bring Nuras to tears. But we've only 8 days to prepare, can't let ourselves waste this time. Yeah, 8 days till we fight Luis. That's
Let's go.
worrying.
How can it be?
Right, Barden wants to talk. I'm sorry, Barden, you're not top priority. Now, even if we wanted Barden to be our top priority, we shouldn't actually go and see Barden today. We shouldn't in fact see anyone today, because Katharina's next thing is likely going to be in the daytime. Although actually it's not available right now, so maybe it is nighttime. But my logic is she's the only thing available at night right now. We need to advance some other followers into night events so we can do things at night. So I think the best way to do that is to do the ones that are on the Gauntlet Runner and then see whether any of those lead to night events. Because we don't want to waste a night. So, first of all, I'm going to head up here and do our first daily thing. Somebody wants me to try some of the other ones, this guy, so let's do this. I'm just going to go for fast forwards. Want to make some. I'll try the Bracken, which is invigorating. Right. I should press fast forward before I went in here. I don't know if it actually fast forwards this section, but yeah. Nice.
Exactly.
Let's head out here and let's have a little look at our items.
What now?
So, that was one that said something like, yeah, refreshing steam bun is the one that we've been getting, right? Wait, is it the exact same? Oh, I think it's these. Oh no, that's invigorating. Cure status ailments for all allies. Oh, okay, so we have cure status ailments and we have 100 MP. Okay, cure status ailments is kind of useful. Oh, it's also these days at shops are cheaper. Yeah. Oh, we don't really need to worry about that too much. Right, let's head to the Gauntlet Runner.
Let's go.
Because we got to do our things here as well now. We got 3 things to do in the Gauntlet Runner. First is go to the toilet for a once a week toilet break. Which gives us 1 luck. Cool.
Well,
Then we go to the washroom. I was also just imagining, I wonder how different the game would be if we were getting magic the whole time. Like, would we be so much stronger? I don't know, we probably wouldn't have randomly crit the early fights, and then that would have changed how things played out. Right, so now we've done that. Now we want to go somewhere in the Gauntlet Runner. So let's save, and let's start working out some things. I think we knew where we were going before we got the Milo thing. I think maybe we go the same place. Yeah. Which actually means I want to go to Etria.
Alright then.
So let's go to Etria first. And then I want to go to the Dragon Statue Plaza. So, the reason I want to go here is I want to reset the weather if we're going to the icy place.
Hey.
Hello. Like you to change the weather?
Leave it to me.
So first of all, it gives us the free weather forecast. So it's up here. Yeah. Oh, it's actually fine today. Wait, if I can get there today, I don't need him to do it. Oh, fantastic. I thought it was going to be one that was permanently icy, but it's actually fine today, in which case our choice of where to go is simple. We're going to go there. Although, we have a problem in that I also want to go to Rudolph in the same trip. I don't know if we're allowed to. Let's see.
Now then.
I want to fly here and then here.
Interesting.
So if I do this, let's just see what it does. It doesn't go to Rudolph.
It's your.
Okay, let's think it over. Yeah, so I'm going to say this time we're going to go directly to Rudolph.
Fascinating.
And then hopefully it gives us the option to travel there afterwards. But let's see.
Seriously?
Let's go. Rudolph's Gauntlet Runner appears to be around here.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday if we teleport to the nearest city. Could we make it back by tonight? I'm hoping we can then go to the next one afterwards. We can't, and we should go to the forest first. You know what? I think I'm going to look this one up. I'm going to see whether we can do it. Okay, so I looked it up, and this does take a full day, because I did find a post of somebody complaining about why they couldn't go to Rudolph's Runner and Everfrost Forest in the same day. So we should go to Everfrost Forest then. Yeah, let's go. The bounty's here in this forest, right? Between the name and the region, this place has freezing written all over it. Hearing the army lost sight of it bothers me. It's even fairly flight of foot, or...
Onward then.
It'll be clear once we're there. It appears we can fly there from here.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday if we teleport to the nearest city. Could we make it back by tonight? But of course! So long as you don't dilly-dally, that is. Let's go.
Let's be off.
Then 'tis settled. It would behoove us all to prepare ourselves even whilst on the road. Okay. But yeah, we have to go here because of the weather. Unfortunately.
What to pick?
I hear a voice. Blair, this is so hard. Juna comes to mind. I should go talk with her. Hey, so we can talk to her on the runner. And we can talk to Hulkenberg. But Hulkenberg's the final thing, right? Yeah, Hulkenberg is final, as is Heizme. So we should talk to Juna instead, because we can potentially push Juna's next one to be outside the runner. Which I think would be good. But before we do that, it's time to cook. Oh, I don't have the Luma bees for this one. Interesting. I do, however, have enough for Enchanted Potage. Increases magic attack power 1 time for all allies. Let's do it.
All good.
Since this is a Virga Island recipe, I'm sure that Yufa will teach you. I'll go get her.
Actually,
Why does a Virga Island recipe have Altaberry wheat flour? It's kind of odd. Anyway, Yufa? Grim, do you ever pray to God? We pray in hopes that our greatest needs might be answered. Cooking is not so different. If you wish for it to turn out delicious, the ingredients will surely respond. Though, I suppose it's a bit much to compare it to God.
May I?
I pray with all my heart that every meal will turn out tasty. If it does, it does nobody any good to dwell on how tiring it can be. I started preparing the food with Yufa.
let's not dally.
The herbs we're grinding now will be the foundation of the flavour. Oh, and I completely missed the list. Make sure you encourage them. Lastly, we chant a little incantation to ensure tastiness. Focus on your feelings. Ready? Say it with me, Graham. Levanga, Toki, Kushio. See? Our hopes and feelings are steeping in there now. And we've made it. Amazing. The stew we made feels like a warm embrace.
What this is?
It's the Mustari's tribe secret. Enchanted potage. Do you smell that? It's all the heart we put into it. Nice. And we did that without time passing. Nice. Now it's time to go find Juna. Hello.
Hey.
We're finally facing off against... Oh, we've had this before. Well, more like there's something I want you to see. Ugh, what should I do? I half want to give up. Not that I ever would. What's the matter? Ugh.
No.
This has to do with my tribe. But I guess more with my dignity. It's easier if I just show you. Are you free at the moment? Yeah, let's go.
Huh?
You are? Oh, okay then. Well, can you leave the room for a second? You can come right back in a sec. But make sure you're alone. Nobody on the team and nobody from outside.
Hey.
Hey Graham, you there? You're alone, right? Mind your step. Huh.
Wait.
Fuck. Close your eyes for a second. She is tiny. Can all Nadia do this? You can open your eyes now. Wait, was she not wearing a belt in the previous... When she was small, she had a belt around her. As in, like, at her feet. And now she has no belt. I don't know why that's so odd. Anyway. Well, you saw that, didn't you? I can explain, but not here. Let's speak in private. Also, I love that she did that in a room without a door which also has a window in it. Oh, we're having a conversation outside while flying. That's different. Well, that was mortifying. I thought I'd die of embarrassment. I've seen her before.
Hold on.
Can't help but feel like I've seen her before. Because last time was me too. My glamours came undone and it was a catastrophe. That's what I truly look like. The entire Nadia tribe disguises themselves. Huh. And nobody knows.
The truth is,
Those things people say about us, some of it is true. We really do conceal our true selves behind beautiful masks, so to speak. We look like small children to you, but we look that way our whole lives. The other tribes will never take our true selves seriously. That's an Nadia's truth. That's why we start transforming as soon as we're old enough. Our parents are the only ones who know what we really look like. It's limited, mind you. We can only glamour ourselves to appear as we would as adults, which is the only way we can lead normal lives. Huh. Interesting. But also, she didn't grow up in a Nadia household. She grew up in a Clamar household. No, in an Ishikaya household. Yeah, that's what Rella was, Ishikaya household. So, did they know?
in other words,
We don't even show members of our own tribes our true selves. So as far as you're concerned, you really must keep this a secret. It's never felt right to me disguising ourselves. Is being myself really so horrible? Is it so wrong? And maybe that's why my glamours fade when I get terribly upset by something. Like when I saw those Eureka flowers.
you know,
Before I was taken in by Rella's family, I was a slave. It was hard, though my memories of it are vague. Oh. Okay. This is the first we're hearing, I think, of slavery at all in this world. What I do remember is being tied up in the woods for days on end as some kind of punishment. I was starving in the cold and I accepted I would die there. But to keep the faintest hope alive, I sang. I told myself as long as I can sing, I can survive. I found a will to live in song. I remember fields of Eureka flowers, as far as the eye could see. Beautiful and bitter. The hate of a waking nightmare. That's what the flower girl in Bralhaven was selling. Terrible memories I'd thought long buried came bubbling up and I reverted. You remember? I think Myrtus must have seen me slip too. That's why she knows how to threaten me with them. I think what I need is to go pick up some Eureka flowers. Go back to where I was tied up. And yet even the thought freezes me in my tracks. That's why I wanted you to see my true self. I'd hate for you to find out later and send me running home in embarrassment. I couldn't bear that. So your turn to talk. What did you think? You were cute. I like the way you look now, or about what? Okay. So I like the way you look now is gonna say I like that you have a disguise on and that you're hiding your true self. You were cute? Well, the reason why they do the transformations is to avoid being seen as children to the other races or other tribes while they are adults. So you are cute might be seen as that might be seen as seeing her as a child. I don't know. So I think I'm going to say about what. Let's go for the. Oh, what we meant to have an opinion on. Oh, that small little thing. And just try and brush it away, I get? I don't know. About what? What do I think? About what?
wait,
What do you mean about what? About the real me? This is really important to me, alright? I wanted your honest opinion.
oh, goodness.
Oh god, this is the worst.
But
But I do feel better now than I thought I would. It's okay for people to discover I have vulnerabilities, isn't it? I am who I am.
you're...
And I knew you'd accept me for that, so thank you. I can sense Juna's determination to conquer her emotional scars and her strong faith in me.
She...
The ephemeral songstress Juna, keeper and inheritor of the masked dancer's virtues.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Rank up!
Wait for me, Myrtus.
The party can now study the Persona Master. Nice. You can now study the Persona Master in Academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
Then...
Let's head to the Eureka Flower Forest next time, but if I end up reverting, don't abandon me, okay? I saw Juna off, who seemed to be a little embarrassed still, and went back alone. And we got some mag.
Hey, did you see outside?
Hi there, have you thought to look outside? Take a look outside? I'm stopping us for a moment.
The Solstice crossing unfurls ahead. Powerful magic at play here blends autumn scenery with winter vistas all year round. Its stunning beauty soothes the hearts of travelers. But it is also said that if one remains too long, they succumb to the mountain's enchantment. Perhaps guided by magics powerful enough to alter the seasons, the Gauntlet Runner stops before the trees grow too dense.
Oh wow. That is very pretty. Everyone, please have a look at this. The thicket possesses such a deep red color.
Aye, such a stunning display of autumn leaves.
What do you mean by autumn leaves?
Yes. Oh, I suppose this is your first time seeing them. In colder regions, the color of the trees shift to a red or yellow when the temperature descends. We call this season autumn.
Also, it's going to be a wild ride if she's surprised by this, to see them all die in winter, but anyway. According to what the innkeeper told me, in this place, the leaves stay that way the whole year. The snow too.
Whatever do you mean?
Oh, if it's usually the result of the temperature, then how is it that these particular autumn leaves maintain their pigment throughout the year? Ask Gallica.
Gallica.
I defer to Gallica, she can explain it.
Huh?
Huh? Me? What makes you think I know?
The exact workings of it are unfamiliar to me, but from what I've heard, this was the work of one of the Hero Kings. Specifically the Faker King, who took a particular delight in surprising his subjects. It is said that he cast some magic upon this mountain.
Whoa!
Using magic to set the changing seasons in stone definitely sounds like something the Faker King would do. I'm amazed to learn that there is such a story about this place. Listening to the story of the Hero King has caused my wisdom to deepen.
Alright.
Nice. Cool.
I'm quite grateful.
Everyone, I must thank you all most deeply. Huh? What makes you say that all of a sudden? If you had not allowed me to accompany you off to the island, I would have never have seen something like this.
Or off the island. I share similar sentiments. In all my years, I have never been so deeply moved by such a sight.
I think we're bound to see many more surprising things as we continue our journey.
Quite the treat to see the new landscape. Had a fair bit of fun drawing this place as well.
Wonderful. I'll take Norris's drawing with me as a record of how our journey is going.
A road in the northeastern mountains of Montario gives way to the Everfrost Forest, its foliage visible through the biting wind, just as the seas of Oceania rise inexplicably into the air. The land here rejects even the modest climate fluctuations of its surroundings. The Gauntlet Runner skids along the frost to stop at the forest's entrance, the icy wind ever present.
Isn't that...
So according to the stories, our bounty is lurking somewhere within these woods.
The beast seems quite dedicated to hiding itself. It would seem we have no choice but to lure it out.
Now then.
It's not my preferred way of doing things, but I suppose we need to make a scene then.
Speaking of,
According to what we heard at the recruitment center, it has previously appeared after it sensed that some Valmos had been slain, or been killed.
I get it.
Ah, so let's go hunt down some Valmos then. We must tread with caution in this place, or we may find ourselves surrounded by foes in an open area.
I'm heading out.
Alright, let's get started. Our goal is to ultimately take down Luis, right? Well then, we can't allow ourselves to get stymied by something like this. Just a second, I sense something. This feeling, is something there?
So, hey,
It's only for a moment, but I thought I sensed one of the relics Nuras is looking for. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay? Okay. Hello. Damn, it's cold. Let's tear this place up so we can get back to town.
Hey,
Might see some action in this one, yeah. If that's the case, you should take me with you.
your call.
Oh, memorandum.
Fie.
Whining about the cold does not to aid our cause and simply betrays our personal weakness that achoo. My apologies would be most appreciative if you forgot all that you just saw. A true knife is always prepared. We may go at any time. Even for this elevation, the snow seems particularly deep here. We must maintain our bearings, as it would be quite easy to get lost in these conditions. I've completed my preparations.
yep.
I'm not denying it's damn cold, but this is nothing compared to the Mage Academy. We're all set?
Cold.
Cold. We should hurry and finish up this damned request before we freeze to death.
Hey. I see.
Yufa? The snow is so beautiful and so fluffy as well. What a strange thing it is. It was worth weathering this cold to experience it.
Pardon me, but
Yeah, join your group.
if you
Well, think
wish.
about it. Because we need to, well, do a couple of, we need to basically work out who we're going to take with us. So let's do a save first. So now we're here. Let's do, some party management, because we haven't done any in a little bit. So first of all, Stroll gets full XP, right? So he gets full XP in the back line. Yeah, so he is obviously out the party. Hulkenberg also gets full XP in the background, so is out the party. So Hulkenberg and Stroll are out. Heizeme gets full XP in the background, so he's out of the party. Juna does not get full XP until next level, so she's in. Yufa does not get full XP until level 7, so she is again in. Basilio does not get full XP until level 7. So these three I think are in. So if we go and have a look at our party,
What now?
we are taking not you, taking Yufa and Basilio, which is a very different group. But do that. Also, Basilio's face is very pointy in this. I mean, all of them are a little bit pointier than usual, but his just seems like very pointy. Anyway, so that's our party. Next thing, we're going to go in here and we're going to have a look at the Everfrost Forest one. That's fine. Ice attacks are ineffective against monsters that have adapted to the region. Fire will work well. Monsters are aware of this weakness though. Stop them before they use an ability that repels magic.
Keep this to yourself.
Okay. That's fine. You may want to rely on attacks not constrained to an affinity. There's a person stranded in the area. That might be irrelevant. Okay. Well, we know we need fire. Juna? I think it's time that you become a Persona Master. In addition to Mask, it can give opponents weak points and command fire magic. That sounds good. And we needed Faker and Mass Dancer to get it, so this is good.
I see.
So what have you got initially? So Thunderhead Dance inflicts one enemy with a one-time weakness to electric, ignores resistances. Ooh, that's interesting. Same with Wind, same with Light. Deals heavy fire damage to all enemies, removes target's buff effects. Huh. Then Synthesis. Hellfire Dance, one-time weakness to fire, one-time weakness to ice, which ignores the resistances as well. Greatly increases the party's physical attack damage once per battle. Okay. But yeah, so that's effectively charge for the party. Okay, I understand. Well, let's study it.
Fascinating.
The Persona Master. This is the archetype you sense from Juna's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is the elite talent, a dancer with strength beyond its mass, and ability to give opponents new weak points in its ever-shifting rhythm.
All right.
That's a lot of mag, but we will go for it.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to entrust Juno with this power.
Of course.
And here a so valiant heart, by shared resolve and honoured creed, take new form as an elite mass dancer. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength exalted. If thou art prepared to face thine own inner weakness and unleash thy latent power, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mass dancer. I also just realized something. If you look at that, look at the fan. That's the colors of the velvet room from Persona. That makes a lot of sense.
Let's go.
The Persona Master. I'll show you just how many sides to me there are with these masks. Now let's keep dancing.
Oh.
Well, I see the number of archetypes you've studied has grown. I'm very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely thanks to you. It's not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks. 3 Heroes Fruit.
I knew I could do it.
We're definitely going to switch over. Oh, also, somebody said I should check out the knives that... yeah, I should check out the new knives we got. So let's go back to Faker for a second.
Even white
Magla
lies
knives.
can still weigh you down.
Yep. They're good. They're just purely damage things.
I've got just the dance for you.
So
You
we've got
might
this,
say it's
increases
to
damage
die
against
for.
plant type monsters. I think I want to increase fire attack strength for 10 less attack. That seems very useful. Yeah, you got the Mountaineer gloves on right now. Oh, also we've got a cloves thing we have to do with Basilio. Cool. I want to change this from all stats +3. Because instead, you can equip masks. So I don't want a weakness to ice. I want something that's gonna be like... it gives me fire attacks or something. Resistance to ice, weakness to pierce. Is that it? No, that gives me ice. Okay. Soul Hackers, weakness to fire. I don't think this is right. No, it does. It is good though. It does give me like heavy damage attacks. Like Heat Riser is very good. Okay. General's Mask. Almighty damage is good. Ice magic that inflicts a one-time weakness to ice. I mean, I like the buff to everyone else. But I don't like that. It'd be nice if I could just see them without having to do this. So not thieves. Yeah, not Knight's Proclamation. That sounds horrible. Yeah, so none of those. I might just switch to the Soul Hacker's mask for... Well, actually, the resistance to ice mask is probably useful, even if I don't use it. I guess I could use Thunderhead Dance Canned, maybe. Max MP is useful, I suppose. General's Mask is not terrible either. It did say bring neutral stuff, so... Yeah, maybe I take this and use buffs mostly. Yeah, maybe. They could be useful. Yeah. That could be alright. And I should be able to inherit things anyway, now that I think about it. So let's do some inheriting onto her. I forgot I could skill inherit. So I'll take Crimson Vortex, or Crimson Flame, Infernal Vortex, and Masked Revelry. Also, I could just give her the one that gives her more MP as well, but I think this is fine. Okay. Next up, Yufa. You are currently in Summoner. Is this what we want? Yeah, I guess you got Summon Gargoyle. Yeah, that'll probably do. Strongest? So it switches what she's
Sounds
using
like a lovely time.
to the Opera Cape, which is Magic +6, and the Hare's Breeches, which is Endurance and Agility there. And the Archetypal Ring we want to switch off to... probably the Venom Ward charm, the all stats +3 one here. Yeah, and that's equipped by Juno. Okay, I was just working it out in my head. Yeah, I think this seems fine. Stats should be alright, yeah. Good. And then, Basilio. You're obviously going to stay in Berserker. Let's do Strongest for a second. Doesn't change anything.
Nice.
Okay. Clawbreakers? Yeah, I'll give you the Strength plus 6. I think that seems good. Although, this is better Endurance. I'll give you the Strength one. Yeah. That's fine. I think this is reasonable. Yeah, we could find a better weapon, but I think you're fine as you are. Your archetype's not weak to ice, right? No. And your archetype's not weak to ice. It is. That's unfortunate. Might have to switch her if they use ice attacks, which they might. Okay. And then we are in Cleric currently. Is Cleric fine? I guess so. Yeah. I guess it's fine as long as we have the right things inherited. Botra. Yeah, Botra and Steel. That seems fine. And then Yufa. Tarukaja, you can get one more inherited. I guess I'll spend the money for this, maybe? It's very cheap. Yeah.
Alright.
I spend the money for that just because it's very cheap and it is something that she could, in theory, use. Right. Then Basilio. Weak physical slash damage. I might as well take it so I have a slash attack. Right? It gives me something. Cool. So, now we've done all that. Just thinking if there's anything else I was going to do. I was wondering whether there was. Ah, yes, I know what we're going to do. We're going to, first of all, save. Then we're going to do a fashion show. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to enter in here.
Okay then.
Yep, let's go. That's just us committing the time. Cool. Basilio? I just need you to find a better spot. Actually, you know what?
What now?
There we go. That's better. There we go. We even got him in focus slightly.
What now?
Basilio, time to see you in different outfits. So, Saint Hermelin. Well, that's one way of wearing the outfit.
What now?
Okay. Well, that was wild. What have we got next? 7 Sisters. Yeah. Okay. I mean, at least these ones are looking like a little bit better with his personality. Gehukan. Yeah. Okay. Again.
What now?
They're looking better on him than they did on other people. Yasogami. Again. Kind of cool. That one's a little less. Like, that one's fine. Shujin. Yeah, that one definitely looks a little odd.
What now?
Okay. Samurai. I don't know if I like that one on him. That's alright. Next we have Juin. Yeah. Okay.
What now?
It's an odd looking thing to start with. And then we have the Bushi costume. Let's see. That is horrible. Especially as his arm clips, which makes it even worse, if possible. That is just truly awful.
What now?
Oh no. Usually that's the best one. Honestly, like his 7 Sisters one or something like that is pretty good. Like,
What now?
it's not like crazy, but pretty good. Anyway,
What now?
let's add the other party members back in, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna immediately leave because we're allowed to do that. And then I am going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.